All right, so then we're at the Georgia rum here, 7-year-old ex-bourbon, similar to the Louisiana. So I'm going to expect to get some of those bourbon notes coming through. Usually on the finish, more so, it kind of ends up being like an end note, because if you are using it for the second time, it's a second use or later or more use. Like it could be second, third plus use for the barrel. So it really depends how much you get from those bourbon notes. We're looking at just under the Louisiana at 57.9%. It's going to be 115.8 proof from a 53-gallon barrel there. This is also going to be a first for me, Georgia rum. It's a lot more nuanced. This kind of seems to me reminiscent of a more Latin American style. I want to say either Costa Rican or Nicaraguan. That's what it kind of reminds me of. So this is distilled from molasses. Molasses has such strong terroir that sometimes you can pick up where the molasses comes from. Getting some light caramel notes. The color here is like a very light golden color. A really plump texture. I would say that's the most of any of them. I do get actually some bourbon notes on this, on the nose. So kind of that sweet corn. Very faint, very, very faint. In that oak, kind of like a dry, some people call it chewy oak, which is more like a lesser char, which also could be contributing to the lighter color if it's a lighter char. Get like a bitter tannic oak, not much of the caramel. You do get the vanilla, that like those vanilla flavors which tend to come from oak. Definitely get some citrus oil in there, more towards grapefruit than like orange, maybe even some lemon. I definitely get some molasses on the back end. It's a very flavorful rum. There's not a lot of things going on at the same time, so it's kind of like a slow progression as you're tasting it. Those flavors kind of roll in, but potent flavors nonetheless.